This video we're going to be talking about the caveman theory for Halloween Ends. You may have potentially come from one of two other videos that I've done on 3 different topics, including this one, 3 different theories on where Michael's been over the 4-year gap between kills and ends. At the end of this video, I will leave the links for the other 2 videos that I've done. I've done a secret room in the Myers house video one, as well as a captured theory where, well, he's captured. It's quite... But in this video, we are going to be talking about the caveman theory. Obviously, the working title for Halloween Ends is Cave Dwellers, meaning caveman. So in this theory, Michael has essentially disappeared for 4 years with him not being able to go home. Now, obviously, the reasons for him not being able to go home is with an event like this, his face, even in the UK now, if they're going to be realistic with it, they're bringing in, obviously, COVID, all these different implements. With an event like that, Michael's face would have been broadcasted to even the UK, where I'm from, if this really happened. So the idea of him still being able to kind of wander with no mask on and get away with it, it's not going to fucking happen. So obviously now everyone knows what this guy's face looks like. We know what mask he wears. He's not going to be able to just hide in plain sight. So this can kind of link into the idea that the Myers house is also going to be torn down after the events of what had happened. So obviously he's got no place to go. And with this theory, he's basically in like a cave of some sort way out in the woods. Could potentially be under the radio tower. That could be where the radio tower fits into it. I feel like since that theory's come about, we're all trying to just link everything to the radio tower and say, oh, that could be what it's for. But, you know, it could definitely just be a setting and it's where Michael's been hiding. And yeah, I'm not an overall fan of this theory, as I've mentioned in my previous videos. I really don't like the idea of him just kind of going off into a cave. But some kind of pros, I guess you could say, to this theory would be that it means that Michael didn't get captured again. It means that he didn't have that kind of, oh, well, he was able to be taken down. Because I think even the idea of Michael just giving himself up because he's kind of done, I'm not overly sold on that. I don't really like the idea of him just thinking, okay, I'm done now. So that adds something a little bit different. It means he won't really have to break out of anywhere. Or be given the opportunity to break out of anywhere. He could literally just randomly appear. I also think I'm kind of okay with the idea of him having just disappeared. You know, just looking on things like Reddit, Twitter, just any places where people are commenting things about potential theories. I do think the idea of the unexplained, of him just kind of disappearing, is kind of like a Michael thing to do. It does kind of sum his character up quite well. You know, at the end of the day, he's this shape. He's not really human almost, so maybe he can just disappear out of nowhere and be okay. Starting on some of my issues with this theory, you know, obviously this is just me guessing, getting a general image in my head of what this could look like as an act of the film. But so Michael has gone on foot, I presume, to the nearest woods. I'm not entirely sure where the nearest woods are. Obviously, I know Laurie was in a very big woodland area, and that I don't think that was too far away. So he's gone out there. He's found some kind of cave type thing where he's then decided to spend the 4 years. You know, there's still a lot then to nitpick at it in, like, okay, where's he getting his food? Is he just picking out on elk? Is he eating squirrels? It's possible. And then another thing that I've been thinking of is how in Halloween Kills, we see in the deleted scene, and obviously we can see it on him, that Michael did tend to his own wounds. Obviously, he had his hand blown off. You know, he wrapped it up in a bandage and everything. So I don't know whether that makes me think maybe he's like, he obviously is feeling it and it's taking stuff out of him. So surely with all the injuries that he got from Kills, when he had that huge beat down, obviously Karen fucking stabbed him with a huge fork. He got stabbed by Allison. Like, surely there's gonna be some fucking... He got stabbed in the neck by Karen then afterwards. Like, surely he's gonna have to tend to some of these wounds, no? I just think surely if he did it in Kills, he's gonna want to do that again. So I want to know when that happens, if it happens. It's just theory. I don't fucking know. But yeah, overall with this theory, I think it's more how it's been explained to me. Like, the idea of Michael just being sat in this cave for 4 fucking years. By the way, aging, he's going to be 4 years older. Even Laurie, she is already getting on. She already looked done in 18 in Kills. She's going to be a geriatric in this film. She's not, but everyone's getting on. Michael is getting on. He's grey. You know, what does 4 years out in the woods do to that man? He's going to stink of pure shit. And the idea of him being set off in this cave kind of reminds me of where they were going to go with I think it was just the original ending of Halloween 2018, in where Michael, I think on the script it said something like he stumbled past the trees, and then I don't know whether he sat on a log or whether he did sit down. I'm sure it said that he like rested up against a log, and then he was just heavy breathing and tending to his fucking wounds. Like, I don't know whether they have that footage. They must have it somewhere. But I really want to see that footage one day just to see how shit it would have been. I would also have really liked to see the fight scene between Michael and Laurie, because as we know, there was an outside fight scene. But yeah, that's the caveman theory. Let me know what you think to it. Is that what you'd be most okay with on the Halloween films? Or if you have any changes to the theory and some points to make, please leave a comment below. I'm very interested in all these theories. Then up on the screen right now, I've got the 2 other theories that I did, so you can go click on them, watch them. I just talk about them. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.